my loves, welcome to this video. My name is Gazal Kothari if you don't know me already, and today I am going to do this blue halo frost kind of a look, and I am going to tell you why I have not been filming for so long. For context, I put a poll on my Instagram whether or not I should do a story time telling you about why I have been MIA, not filming, not doing makeup, not putting anything new. And you guys were so kind enough to say yes and that you want to know more about me, and your DMs were just so touching. Thank you for all of that love, and keep continuing to love me, and I love you guys right back. Lots and lots of hugs and kisses to you guys, and without any more rambling, let's get on to the video. Now I have put my hair back as usual, and I'm gonna take my moisturizer, a pea-sized amount. It's not very pea-sized. Now you can pat it all in, or you can leave a little, just for the glow, etc. Now I am going to go in with my primer. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild matte primer only for around my nose. On a daily basis, I don't think I use primer unless I have some acne, because this really does smooth out the skin. Now again, I will be telling you about what really went down in the past 3 weeks and why I have not been filming. But just know that I'm coming from a place of not telling a lot of things to a lot of people. I'll give you some context. It's very difficult for me to tell my mom that I have a headache, basically. So, if there's anything remotely wrong, it's very difficult for me to, speak it out, etc., which is why I haven't really announced this, but I have been absent. If you're following me on Instagram, you know my past 3 videos were pre-filmed, etc., and there's not anything new that I've filmed for the past 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, and I will tell you why. Let's get on with foundation. First, I'm going to use my most trusted Fit Me foundation. I'm in 128 Warm Nude. Now I think this much foundation will do it, and I have some at the back of my hand, so I'm just going to take that on the sponge and start blending. Now why I have been absent is because wow, this is tough. I tested positive for the virus. Okay, now that's out of the way. I was home treated, like self quarantine and stuff like that, and my parents were tested positive too, so it was a bit of, a rough time. It was difficult for us to kind of fathom the fact. I mean, to be honest, we didn't expect to get it, because I know nobody expects to get it, but we literally go out for groceries and stuff like that. Especially me, I don't even step out for groceries that much. It's just rarely, ever so rarely, we go out and stuff like that. But I don't know, it just, we got it. And I'm all over the place right now, please forgive me. But to be honest, if you have gone through it, or if you're going through it, your family, your friends, my heart goes out to you. I know it's difficult, but just know that you're not alone and it gets better. Trust me, there was a point where I thought, this is it. We have been in quarantine for so long, but that particular thing, knowing that I'm not going to be stepping out for the next 14 days, for sure, it was tough, man. And the treatment, oh my god, I am, when it comes to medicines, I'm not I take them. It's not like I've never taken medicines in my life and stuff, but oh my god, like all of that. I mean, if you're going to be self treated, like at home by, your doctors, consulting them online, etc., just know that the dosages are heavy and you might experience a little funny tummy or like a little bit of vomiting or just like slight bit of nausea. I went through it and I'm putting it out there. Keep your doctor informed about all of that, but just don't panic, because there was a time that we panicked and we didn't know what to do. We spoke to our family and our friends, like my extended family and some friends, and they were like, okay, this is normal. My mom went through this, my dad went through this, and etc., etc., like this happens, it's okay. You don't need to panic, you don't need to rush to a hospital, etc., etc. And that is kind of what made it better. I think my foundation is blended. I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer, obviously the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade medium, I think. Yes. Now medium is my shade and it's not a shade lighter. So if you want a shade lighter, you can go for sand, to brighten up the eyes. I'm not really into it so much. I just really need a little bit of concealing and a little on my eye. Now, if you have an eye primer for the eye, that's honestly the best thing, but I don't. So anyway, it was a whole thing, you guys. It was difficult, and I missed filming so much, but I was like, no, I have to stay away from my makeup. I don't want to infect it, etc., etc. So I did. I went through 3 weeks without touching my makeup, like at all. And initially when I didn't have YouTube and my Instagram was not that frequent, I still used to just like put on a lipstick and sit at home, or like just click pictures putting on some makeup, or like I just used to put makeup and then wipe it off. And then this has been so difficult. I know I'm talking about like first world problems, but I'm just trying to not get into the whole the stress and trauma of it. But yes, everyone will advise you to take your steam and gargle and this and that and do that. It helps, trust me, it helps. I feel much better now. Obviously I'm sitting and filming and I don't look sick, touch wood. But still, I mean, there were times when my mom used to be like, oh, your face is this little, and I'm like, yeah, now I don't have to contour my face anymore, just things like that. Yeah, I mean, you have to have that positive attitude. It's very difficult, I know, and it's okay to like freak out and like get scared, etc., and be a little low, dull. All power to you, but try to find that little bit of positivity and drink warm water, to be very honest. I mean, in the initial few days, I didn't hydrate myself enough because, the medicines, I used to feel nauseous, I used to sleep a lot, etc. So I, kind of used to not hydrate. But that might have, kind of taken me a little longer to, recover, because if you have cough, especially, the water in your body will kind of thin down the mucus and then it'll just, kind of get out of your system, etc., etc. Do your research, guys. I mean, you can't really just depend on the doctor. He will give you medicines and tell you what to do, but there's like this little things that you have to take care of because you know your body the most. And it's okay, like everything that I'm telling you about, having nausea and vomiting, etc., is something that we've experienced, so I know that it happens. But keep your doctor posted. Like, if you think it's normal, cool, but still just tell your doctor that, okay? Because I'm not a doctor and my body and your body are completely different in like a lot of ways. So please just be very careful. And I'm not going to tell you like keep sanitizing and washing your hands, because to be honest, I've done that a lot. And I go out and I come back and I take a bath. Like, it's not even like I sanitize and change my clothes. I straight up go for a bath. So I don't know how it came in, but it did. And to be honest, I think it's out there now. We kind of have to live with it. I don't know for how long, because someone decided to eat a bat. Whew, I think that's enough bouncing of the blender on my face. And now I don't know, should I go in with my eyes or my face? I think I'm gonna set my face first with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Now again, I'm not baking, I'm just kind of lightly setting it with powder. You saw how much foundation and concealer I used, so I really don't mind a little bit of extra coverage. This was one of those having her moments kind of thing. If you've seen my previous video edits, I think you know what I'm talking about. But no. Yeah, I think set it. And for the eyes, I really want to do something blue, you know. I'm feeling very blue. I think I'm gonna go in with this eyeshadow palette right here. It's Stop Playing Safe, clearly with the kind of colors, and I don't know. I mean, I could do a red smoky eye, or I could do green. I think I'm gonna play with these two blues, you know. I don't know. Let's see. So I am just going to take a brush like this. I'm gonna go into the transition color. Now again, if you know me, you know how important my transition colors are for me. And again, I'm just gonna place it in my crease. Like not under my crease, in my crease and above. You can kind of see it, I think. It's very close to my skin color. It's very flesh toned. So yeah, about getting the virus. You know, I didn't feel very safe to put it out on Instagram and just be like, you know, I have the virus, guys, so I'm going to be off. I didn't want to be off. I wanted to keep posting something or the other, and then, you know, it would have just been like, oh, you have the virus, but you're using makeup, don't, and get well soon. And I don't know, I don't think I'm kind of used to that much attention. I mean, I told my friends and family, yes, and you guys, I was so touched. Like my friends, they kept checking in, my family, extended family. We had daily check-ins like, hey, how you doing? How's your fever? Are you good? Blah blah blah. And you know, it kept me sane, to be very honest. Like Glam by Gazal and my family and friends are what kept me safe. College online lectures, so baba, as if I have stopped studying only and this is my full-time job. I wish, but it is not, and I have to study. But it went away. Like, you know, it's like, पढ़ाई कैसी चल रही है भाई, चली गई. It's like because I'm not the kind of person who can just sit at home and not do anything. So when I'm sick, I'm like the most bored that I have ever been. Like I haven't gone out and all in a long time, and that took a lot of you know, kind of change and everything. I'm just gonna take this blue on like a flat brush and apply it on the inside and the outside. I'm gonna leave the middle portion empty for now. So yeah, you know, I kind of got a lot of, you know, time to catch up with some TV shows, but then I was just in no mood to concentrate on, you know, anything new. So it was so difficult. So I just kind of, you know, stuck to watching Friends. I rewatched Friends. I am still doing that because it's just, I don't want to start anything new, you know what I mean? Like, now it looks funny, I know, but we'll get there. Now the problem with this is this color, I mean, is that it's a little more on the shimmer side, and usually if I'm for me personally, I like a good matte color, you know, on the outside because it kind of blends well. However, we will work with this. I want to work with this a lot. I'm just, you know, gonna do this, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up this blue color, gorgeous, and I'm gonna like, oh god, So good. Blues are the best, you guys. That's it. Now I will blend it, not like that's it, but more or less this is the eye look. We have a lot of blending to do, you know. This is kind of like a halo eye, but not really. Or like maybe, I don't know. Looks pretty. So halo is basically, you know, darker colors on either sides, and then like the middle portion is very in your face, shining, you know, like a halo effect, basically. I don't know how best to explain halo, so this is it for me. I'm just going to intensify this blue after I blend it a little. Now I'm just going to dip my brush in this darker brown shade and gonna you know, deepen the crease, because this was very flesh tone, so it was almost as if there is no transition color. And I think this looks good. Now again, if this was a matte blue, it would have been amazing to blend out. You can wear this to like a party or like Christmas. I'm so excited for Christmas, but it feels like it's so far away because I have my exams and there's so much to do before Christmas, and I'm just like, I can't go. But anyways, I don't know, I think I need to intensify this a little more. So I'm gonna keep the blended part right there and just intensify like a little bit. I'm not going all out there because I want to keep it like a little, you know, breezy. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, wow, I have really missed filming. God. Now again, you intensify, or opposite of intensify, whatever colors you want. Guys, I don't know what the opposite of intensify is. Leave it down below if you know. I will make sure to Google it before I film my next video, if I can remember. I mean, I have enough assignments, yeah, come on. I think it looks pretty. What do you think? Now I did my other eye off camera, and I am going to put lashes. I think this is dramatic enough and it kind of deserves lashes. So let's see if I can do it on camera. I have never. So I'm just going to kind of, you know, bend it just a little to get it all like flexy and stuff. You always check the length, and if it's not the length that you want, you can cut it from the outside, because the inside has kind of shorter lashes, if I may. I will use the Miss Claire eyelash adhesive. It's the black variant. I don't think they have a transparent variant. I would really like that, but they don't. But it's really good. It's a nice lash glue. I am just gonna take it on this band. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna let it sit for about, I don't know, 20 seconds. I don't think you should blow on your lashes, but I kind of really wanted to dry fast. Anyway, so about the virus, you guys, if you have it, etc., etc., try to heal mentally, because it's super draining. I understand that. Physically, your doctor will take care of you, etc., etc. I'm just gonna take these lashes on, you know, this, damn it, tweezers, brain fart. I'm still recovering, you guys, still recovering. But yeah, now that it's out in the open, I do feel kind of lighter. Like, you know, you guys know what, you know, has been up with me, why I haven't been really filming, etc., etc. And I really hope that this video can go up in time, and there's not a week that I have to, you know, let go without a video, etc. So I really hope this turns out well. Yeah, I had honestly no you know, hopes of filming, but I feel just so much better and so much more confident that I think, like, you know, it's time to get back to the grind. Let's see, you look down, always look down, place your lash like this, like, from top. I'm just gonna place the center first, then place the inside, I think, and then the outside. And once you think it's properly placed, you kind of press it, just so that it sticks. And that's it, you guys. You just make sure that it's kind of, pressed. If you want, you can just be very careful with your tweezers. Just, press it, like, kind of hold it there for like 2 seconds or 5 seconds. Wow, my eye got a little watery, but it's all good. It's super painless, you guys. And honestly, before applying lashes, I do not find the need to apply mascara personally. But if your lashes, you have to experiment. If you've seen my previous videos, my back to basic videos, you guys know that it's super important to do what suits you, etc. So yeah, I don't need mascara on my upper lashes. I don't even really need to merge them, but if you do, like, you do this and this is fine. Or you can go in with mascara, preferably before applying lashes, so that you don't get mascara on your lashes, and that way they stay longer. Let me just do the other eye quickly and I'll BRB. My lashes are on, and now let's finish off the lower lash line. For the lower lash line, I am just gonna take the dark blue, I guess, from this palette. Let's see. Dusting off the excess. I'm gonna blend it out with I guess a mix of both these browns. You can blend out that blue as it is, but I just felt like it needed a little bit of warmth. That's it for the eyes. Let's get on to a little bit of bronzing, blush, highlighter, my favorite. I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild bronzer in What Shady Beaches. As far as the story time is concerned, it's really over. There's not anything more that I kind of have to say. I just kind of spent my time. It was kind of a breath of fresh air, in the sense that I got a lot of time to connect with. I caught up on some reading, watched a lot of Friends, ate healthy food. No like outside food and anything, stuff like that. And yeah, that's it as far as the story time is concerned. And now I think I'm ready to just talk and talk and talk about my makeup. And I hope I can come back soon and film so much. I would really like to hear what you want to see more on this channel. I am trying to open up as much as I can, but yeah, cut me some slack, guys. It's all very new to me. Yeah, so I'm just gonna bronze my face. Now again, if you're not very confident, or if the bronzer is too dark, now I took this smaller brush as opposed to my fluffier brush, because this bronzer is super dark and it's kind of really nice and pigmented, but I don't want to like get it all on my face, so I'm going with smaller brushes, smaller amounts of color and smaller strokes. Now for blush, I'm gonna take my Savannah palette. This one's in the shade 01. It's all peaches and browns, and it's in 2 pieces. But yeah, I mean, I love this so much. Like, the peach one is my favorite, obviously, because I'm such a peach baby. I am just gonna go in with like random peach colors, and I'm just gonna keep my blush here for this. Since the eyes are very heavy, I don't want my cheeks to look very orangey, which I usually do. Like, I take my blush around here, because this is the normal area that I blush in. Like, if I'm very flushed from the sun or whatever it is, I get red really quick, so this is the area that I get red in. But since my eyes are heavy and stuff like that, I am just gonna keep my blush right here. I am gonna put some on my nose. Now again, on the nose you can put it either on the tip of your nose or like right, in the center. I like both kinds of looks, but I really like going on my tip a little because it's just again where I naturally blush, so it's like more of a comfort zone kind of a look. So yeah, this is how my blush is. Again, you can tone it down with your beauty blender without, taking any more product. Just tap it and, your product will kind of fade away a little bit. Opposite of intensify, guys. Please, if you know it, comment down. Now, my skin has been doing amazing lately. Touch wood. But hence, I'm gonna go in like for a very much all over glow. I'm gonna take my Makeup Revolution Pro Illuminate and a more fluffier brush. It's not as fluffy, but it's fluffy and dense at the same time. So I'm just gonna tap off the excess. Now you don't want to take a lot of product. You just want to take product and then kind of blend it. So you see, as I blend it, it just kind of shows up a little more. So there you go. A little on my nose. I just like to keep it here. I don't like that disco ball kind of a look. If you like it, go ahead, of course. Cupid's bow, again, it's gonna go away when I apply lipstick, but we try. For the brows, I'm just gonna take my Miss Claire eyebrow pencil and just kind of run it through. I don't feel like putting mascara on my lower lash line because it looks good, but let's. By the way, I took this Maybelline Colossal Mascara. It's the washable one. Since we're not going anywhere, I prefer washable mascaras. Now, I made a boo-boo right here, which I will let kind of, dry down a little before I kind of just scrape it off. It's easier if you make a mascara mistake and, kind of get it anywhere on your face. Don't wipe it away because it's just going to spread, like, it's like food basically. Oh, I cannot believe I'm going to be applying lipstick after like so many weeks, like 3 whole weeks. Such first world problems, guys. Spare me. I'm gonna take this Maybelline Creamy Matte from the City Heat collection. It's called Soho Nude, and this is my favoritist shade in the Maybelline range, because the Maybelline Creamy Mattes range actually, because I have tons of favorite lipsticks, like tons. I love how peachy this is, but I am going to tone it down with this ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in Echo Park. I am not sure if this is available. I got this when it was, obviously. I love how this looks. Now I'm gonna take a brush like this. It has like this comb thing and a brush thing, and I'm just gonna, and obviously my foundation has moved a little, so I am just gonna go in with my sponge again. So yeah, if you make a mascara mistake, let it dry. And I know these pearls are not supremely going with this, but I live in this now. I raided these from my mom's, wardrobe. So this is the finished look, you guys. Let me just get ready for the beauty shot. this is the final result, you guys. If you like it, hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment. You know the drill. And thank you so much for encouraging me to do this, my Insta fam. I feel much more connected to you now, and I think that we can make this work. And I will try talking more about myself, etc., along with makeup. And let me know what else you guys want to see, and come say hi in the comments below. So yeah, until my next video, bye. I love you guys.